We got Tut Tarantino joining me here in the building for Sports and Hip Hop with DJ Mad Max, Live 365 iHeartRadio, Fort Lauderdale's own, Dallas's own, of course. Welcome to the show, man. How's everything going?
I'm chilling, man. I was just taking a little nap before I head out to the studio.
Yeah, always recording. You've put in over 10,000 hours of
Yeah,
recording. The hard work is paid off.
yeah.
What can we look forward to? What's going to be that next one? Because you're always working. What's going to be that next anthem? Because I know there's some Madden placements on the way potentially for you. I think that's going to happen. We're going to be manifesting that. So what's that next big one that you're looking towards for singles?
Man, I just got this song done with like 2 days ago. It's called No More Waiting. I got a feeling about this song. I just made it. You know what I'm saying?
No more
Yeah,
waiting.
yeah.
Yeah, this is going to be the one. And it's been a while. You've been doing this since you were young, going with SoundCloud. You were uploading back in the day. Even when we look back at one of your first releases too with Tarantino World, how do you look back on that album, releasing that? Because that was such a long time ago.
Bro, I love looking at that, like that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? And I could listen to my progress myself. You can actually see the difference in like how far I've come. Like so, I love listening to the old music, comparing it to the music now, and then like you know what I'm saying, seeing the type of pockets that I could get into now from where I was at back then. So yeah, it's that Tarantino world. I worked pretty hard on that. I'm not gonna lie. I was writing a lot. I do a lot of punching in. You know what I'm saying? But on Tarantino, what I remember, I wrote a lot of them songs. I was like the last time that I did something like that. So yeah, yeah, I like that shit. I like Tarantino. What that shit was cool. That shit was real cool.
That was basically pretty much the intro for all the fans out there that have been listening to you for a while. But
Yeah,
we know you for forever because with Michael Irvin, your father, we know who your father is. So we've been seeing you in the spotlight since you were a kid. Because I remember when it went crazy with everything going viral, because the media got it misconstrued because they got it twisted because he only said that you were just talking crazy in your raps because there was this whole little twist in the media. They were like, oh, he never lived like that and all this crazy stuff. The media really got it misconstrued, and that's something that's so important. I want to get out there about your story, which you've tried to clear it up in the past, and you have cleared it up that he didn't say that, but the media always twists things.
yeah, that's just how the media is. You gotta take it and run with it. You know what I'm saying? Take it with a grain of salt. You gotta also be grateful though. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a lot of shit going on where people wouldn't see this if that didn't happen. So I gotta be grateful for it too. So
Got to be grateful, and that's the thing too, because I think what people don't get really to see because they don't really live the life, especially when you're the son of a Hall of Famer, all-time great, is that you do live your own life, and there's a lot of pressures. Did you ever feel any pressure being Michael Irvin's son at all? Because I feel as though you do live your own life outside of it. It's not always glamorous. You live your own life too.
right, right. A lot of people try to put the pressure on me, but I don't really give into it, man. I don't really feel that. Like I've always been like a strong-minded person. You can't really put no pressure on me to make me move no type of way. But people have definitely tried, like my whole life. A lot of people try, you know.
And you did it your own way. The music, that was your route. You did that. There was a lot of basketball potential there early on. Played basketball. You had some scholarship opportunities I was hearing about. Basketball was a sport.
Yeah, yeah. Basketball was that was my sport, but I was definitely more focused on football by choice of just like what my family was doing. Like me and my big brother, my older brother.
Basketball was the way for sure. Who are some of the offers that you got from? Do you remember which ones?
It was D2 schools. I had you know what I'm saying? I was committed to go to Miami. I was supposed to go with my brother, but I had got in trouble in high school and all that. So
Went the music route. So, what were some of the? Because you're around the industry, especially with everything going on with the football family. Was there anyone that you were able to meet along the way on the music side of things that you kind of took note of as far as making maneuvers? Because we're going to get into this TV series that you got on the way and just all the things that you're working on. But was there some people that you observed? Because your father is your biggest inspiration. But was there anyone that you met by being in this industry that you were able to take some notes on and follow the blueprint of?
not necessarily like met personally, but it's people that I definitely watch. It's like I got respect for like a lot of the older artists. When I was like a kid, when I fell in love with like music, That's just, like I got a respect for, like a lot of respect for them artists. You know what I'm saying? Like Project Pat, Snoop, 50. You know, like I like how they do things, and they all, you know what I'm saying? They sitting on top of their empire right now. That's how I want to be. So
Yeah, and you're gonna put the work in. You've been putting it in. You're gonna be having one of those empires, and it's really just starting here too. I think what's gonna be really impactful. I'm telling you, once you get this Madden placement, this is something that you're gonna be aiming towards. Because that fight song, it should be in there for sure.
yeah, yeah, it's definitely a good fit.
Yeah. Who are some of the players that reached out to you on the current team about this new song? Anyone that was really co-signing this?
Uh, Not necessarily like players just reaching out to me, but it's a lot of like, you know what I'm saying? I get a lot of love from like my peers locally, the other artists locally, the video man, the guy shooting and stuff, like, you know what I'm saying? Like the blogs, all that. I just get a lot of love, man, you know?
Mhm. You get this TV show on the way. Get into this TV series that you got, Brothers.
Yeah, Brothers to Enemies with T Speed, man. Yeah, it's definitely gonna be on some on a more like gangster side. Kind of like, but it's a comedy too. It's gonna be some funny shit. Definitely excited to see how that come out.
What is there anything that you can reveal about the plot or a little bit? What's it kind of going to be based off of? Is there anything kind of reveal on that end?
It's it's about two like it's about two gangs. You know what I'm saying? It's like a rival. It's like a story about two gangs. So that's as much as I'll give you. I don't want to give away. You know what I'm saying? The writer's information.
Yeah, no. We got the details there. Is this going to be an independent project that you're working on as far as the TV series, or this is with a company? We're going to be seeing this on a network.
It's just really like I'm partnering with a comedian to do it.
Okay,
You know.
partnership. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. Is there a time when we can kind of get like a time for when it's going to be released? When we're going to see the pilot, the first release of it
I know it's gonna be later this year. I don't know the
later this
exact time
year?
right now. We are actively shooting, so I don't know exactly when it's gonna drop, but it should be later this year, something like that.
Yeah, we're gonna be looking forward to that. Getting your acting gigs in, you're getting your acting bag in.
Yeah, of course, man. I got to. I'm all around entertainer, man.
That's what you do. When we, because Madden, I brought that up before. Have you ever had the chance to play as your father on Madden? Play with the old throwback team, Cowboys?
Oh yeah, of course.
Classic. That's got to be surreal too when you look at it, because it's just like, wow, that's my pops. And you didn't even see him play when you were young. You were a baby. You were born in
Yeah, nah.
1998.
Yeah. I didn't even see him play. He retired the year after I was born, but at the same time, I see him. You know what I'm saying? Do what everybody knows him for now. You know, so I feel like that's what I got from him instead of like the sports side. Since that's what I saw. It's like apart from like what my brother see, he got to be on the field with my dad. Like he got to see all that stuff. So he really fell in love with the sports. I fell in love with the entertainment aspect because that's what I saw.
He was also entertainer too. He was very theatrical on the field. He had
Right,
personality.
right.
That's what you do. You got to entertain, and that's really what has been with his brand for his whole career is that he's an entertainer. That's why he's on the networks. He's commentating. He's interviewing. Is that he's got a lot of personality, and it translates to you as an artist. How about with how you with your father too with the music? Does he kind of is he a fan of the music now? Because we all see because people were trying to. I remember I brought it up earlier in the interview. People were trying to twist things with the media, but is he a fan? Does he really support you and see what you're doing out here?
Yeah, he's never not been a fan.
Mm-mm.
Like people take it however they take it, but he ain't never been not a fan. He's never not supported like what I wanted to do. You know, so I mean, shit, he cool with what I'm doing. But we both grown men. We doing our own thing. It's not like I'm not up his ass about nothing. He not up my ass
Yeah.
about nothing. We just like I see what you doing. He see what I'm doing. Like it's just like that.
Yeah, it's two separate things, but you got there's the support right there. That's what's important. You got to have support for each other, and you
Right.
got a lot that you're going on to. You got the show on February 19th too.
Right. Yeah. I'm gonna turn up a little bit. It's February 19th.
Yeah, that's going to be a big show for you. You're going to be showing out for sure. Is there any other tours that you got lined up too? Especially because you got the music. You mentioned the one earlier that you got on the way that you're confident in.
Yeah, I'm soon to be able to travel. I can't even travel yet. I'm about to be able to travel in about a month or two. So yeah, all that's coming up. I'm gonna have everything lined up, dates posted pretty soon.
And you're finally going to be moving around. Where's someone that you're looking to perform? Where do you feel as though is that second home base for you besides Dallas and Fort Lauderdale? Where's that place that you're looking to get to perform that you feel as though you have a strong fan base out of?
I definitely when I have shows in San Antonio, I always see love in San Antonio. Houston, cool. You know what I'm saying? I want to go to New York. I want to go to New York soon. But yeah, that's pretty much all I've been thinking about. You know, maybe like a Rolling Loud stage sometime in the near maybe like the next year or two.
You should definitely be on that. There's a lot of artists on there. There's artists that don't belong on there. That's a whole other conversation. But I think you
Yeah,
belong on there. I feel as though everyone and their brother gets on there. You should be on there. I'll tell you that with the noise that you've been making, and you got a lot of talent. And I'm sure that'll happen for you.
yeah. We'll see.
I want to
We'll
see you
see.
too. Once you get this placement with Madden, the Cowboys got to invite you out to perform this song at one of the games. They gotta.
Oh yeah, that's the shit. That's the plan, man. And try to work my move onto that field. No jersey, you know.
Oh yeah, I like that. I like the attitude. No jersey. I'm out there as an entertainer.
Right, right.
That's the way to do it. You're forming your own label. Get into this label. What's the name of it? How you're going about it on the business side of things, and just are there some artists out there that you're scoping, scouting out there that you want to put on the label?
Yeah, definitely. They are local artists. It's kitchen work entertainment right now. It's not. That's not set in stone though. It's gonna be something much bigger than that. So I'm gonna have a more professional name. But right now it's kitchen work entertainment. But I got like a whole bunch of like little homeboys and like you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people I've been rapping with since I was growing up and like they on the same tier as me. And like I'm the one that's the farthest right now. So why not? You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna start this up and I'm gonna try to get them whatever resources I could get, you know?
That's important. I like that you're wanting to help everyone out as a team guy. You want to help out the artists locally and bring people up around you. Do you feel as though that Florida's lacking some support in music, being that you're out there? Because when I always talk to Florida artists, you got Kodak and things like that. You got legends and OGs from there, but everyone always wants to relocate to Atlanta because that's basically the pinnacle of the hip hop industry right now. But do you feel as though there's a lacking of support out in Florida?
Nah, I think Florida doing that thing right now.
Mhm.
I don't think it's a lack of support. I think the lack of support really coming from Texas, from Dallas,
Mm.
you know? And if you know what I'm saying, the majority of the eyes that I get from Dallas, they say I don't sound like I'm from Dallas, or you know what I'm saying, I don't move like it or rap like it, or the cadence is too fast, they can't understand what I'm saying. It's a whole bunch of stuff that goes into play about me being in Dallas and you know what I'm saying, where I'm natively from, but it's more like is I don't really feel no like what was the word you used, bro, for Florida, you know?
Mhm.
Like,
You feel that there's not like a lack of support. You feel as though
oh
that's
yeah,
more out
lack
in
of some.
Dallas.
Nah, yeah, of course. Like, bro, Florida people hear my music, it's nothing but love. Everybody from Florida who hear my music, you know what I'm saying, there's nothing but love. They know what I'm doing. They could tell, like, oh yeah, he could really rap. Like, this is not about what you think it's about, you know?
I could definitely see that because Dallas, it is rare to see a hip hop artist come out of Dallas. And you do have some others like DOC, legendary MC on the West Coast. He's a huge Dallas Cowboy fan, so I'm sure maybe you could even get to work with him eventually because you got
Yeah.
that in common with the Cowboy fans being based out there with Dallas. So that'd be legendary too.
Nah, yeah, of course. Of
Yeah,
course.
yeah, that's something I'm telling you. No Rock, I was listening to that song earlier. That's one of the new ones.
Yeah. That was one of them noise, man. I did that with my boy Xantone. Yeah.
That's one of the people you got to go check that out. No Rock. And speaking of Rock, because we could use the Rock and playing basketball and it's other different aspects. Julius Randle, you went to school with him. Were you close with him at all? Were you in the same grade? What's the
Nah,
story?
he was in the same grade as my sister, but you know, we hooped a lot together, like pickup ball and you know what I'm saying? Just even when I was on like the freshman team, and you know what I'm saying, he was on varsity, we would have to play them in practice, you know. So I mean, yeah, we wasn't really like just close, like I'm not talking to Julius every day, but
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? We pass each other in the hallway, say what's up, like all type of shit. But yeah, I went to school with bro. He
yeah,
was a cool,
great player.
he a cool guy too. He a good dude.
Absolutely. Because I'm a Knicks fan. It was tough when they traded him, and yeah, it's crazy to just see that. It seems as though you hear these rumors about the Timberwolves wanting to get rid of him already, and I think it's crazy. I think he's a great player. He gave the Knicks their respect back. He
Yeah,
rejuvenated that team.
yeah. Him and RJ for sure. Yeah, they definitely
Yeah.
did.
Yeah, I really do hope things work out for him, and who knows, maybe eventually come back to Knicks. You never know, but I don't see that happening. But it's crazy how the Wolves are already going to be planning to get rid of him. I don't agree with it, but it is what it is. Something that was interesting with me reading about you and just your life story, especially when you're out in Hollywood, which is very rare. You said that they treat athletes like they're veterans.
Yeah.
What kind of elaborate on that? I was interested to hear about this.
Uh, I mean, it's kind of hard to explain, but like if you think about it, it's the same kind of like pedestal that they'll hold a veteran on. Like, oh, they'll hold the athletes to that. You know what I'm saying? And like the morality of a veteran. You know what I'm saying? People think that they'll be good people, great Americans for the country. Like, you know what I'm saying? People hold that same standard to football players. You know?
Mm. No, that is interesting. There's a correlation there, and the fact that that's how it is when people look. Yeah, because you're kind of put on a pedestal when you're an athlete, and rightfully so. You looked at as a hero. That's what I was
Yeah,
trying to say.
exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're
it's
looked
more
at
of
as
a yeah,
heroes.
yeah, exactly. You looked at as a hero. You know what I'm saying? An American hero.
Yeah, there's absolutely. There's no doubt about it. Your father definitely is one of the ones put it down with all the Super Bowls in Dallas.
Yeah,
You're someone that is more of a players fan more than a team. You root for players.
right.
Yeah,
Exactly.
that is. I think that is interesting when you think about it. I really because I think in order for you to like a team, you have to fall in love with a player.
Right.
It starts with a player.
It always starts with a player.
Yeah. How do you feel about the direction of the Cowboys? What do you think that they should be going with? Because we got to see them back in the playoffs here.
Man, I don't know, man. I don't know what the Cowboys supposed to be doing right now. They're supposed to be fighting. I know that much. They gotta
Yeah,
fight. They gotta get up out of this hole.
they got to get things right. I know they gave Dak that big contract. They got to get the pieces in there and get back to the playoffs.
Right, exactly.
That's what's so important, man. And this Dallas Cowboy, they're everything. They're America's team. And I'm not a Cowboy fan, but I have a great respect. I have a lot of Cowboy fans in my family, so I always hear great stories about those teams and just want to see them do good. So
Yeah,
definitely
yeah.
a supporter.
They definitely one of the teams where you expect them to do good, you know.
Yeah,
Regardless of the situations that they go through last year, the year before that, the year before that, you always gonna expect the Cowboys to do good.
Yeah, they have to. That's the expectation. I mean, they're a winning franchise. It's been a while since they've been to a Super Bowl too. It's been a while. That's the thing. Since your pops played, it's
Yeah.
time to get back. It's long overdue that you guys get to a Super Bowl. And I was having a conversation with some Giant fans on my show a couple weeks ago, and we were talking about the Eagles being the thorn in their side. And I said, you know what? I think you guys should lay back on the Cowboys a little bit because it's been a while, and I feel as though they need to really rejuvenate. You're seeing it with the Commanders now; they've rejuvenated. So we need to see the Cowboys get back to that space they were in,
Yeah, I'd like to see it.
big time. You got the new series; we touched on it. But before you said that you had a taste in acting, so you've been acting for a while now. So what were some other things that you were involved with as far as the acting?
Just taking classes and you know
Mhm.
what I'm saying, doing like school shit, like acting in school and shit. You know what I'm saying? I was just involved, actively doing it. So I picked up a lot of stuff from it. My sisters and my brother, they all did it too. So, you know, I'm not it's not brand new to me, pretty much.
Who's your top five actors?
That's a good question. Jamie Foxx is one of them.
Mm.
Uh who's a good actor, man? Leo for sure. I like Leo. Johnny. I like Johnny Depp. Terrence Howard.
Mm.
That's a good last one. Mm. I can't go- I like Liam Neeson. I like Nicolas Cage. I like them too. You know, I like what's his name? What's his name? From Crank. You know what I'm
Right.
talking about? Jason Statham. Jason
Okay,
Statham.
yeah, Stratham.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
There you got the top five there. Johnny Depp, I'm a big fan of his. I think it's the versatility with him. I feel as though he's not Johnny Depp in his movies. He becomes that character that he
Right,
plays. He
right,
transforms.
right, right. Yeah, it becomes real.
Yeah, that's the thing
It
that
becomes
makes
his
him
real
stand out.
life.
Yeah, it makes him stand out.
Yeah, for sure.
What's a role that you want to play? Because we got the series. Is this the series that we're gonna see that role from you?
Uh, I, I feel like I could do some method acting. You know what I'm saying? I could figure out how to I could clean up and put a suit on it. I could you know what I'm saying? I could do anything.
Got to do
I could
everything.
definitely do anything. Nigga, I could go for a part like instead of being typecasted as just like to act as who I am. You know what I'm saying?
Mm. I feel as though too when we look at your name Tut Tarantino, is there any correlation there with Quentin Tarantino?
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. I used to watch the Kill Bill movies on repeat when I was younger, a lot younger.
Quentin
Definitely when I probably
Tarantino,
wasn't supposed to be watching them, but I was watching them on repeat.
Uma Thurman,
Yeah,
classic. Those are classic films. Yeah, because that was going to be
yeah,
something I asked you about your name. So yeah, we got into the movie talk, so we got it right there.
yeah. I ain't gonna lie, Uma could be on the list too,
Yeah,
for
Pulp
sure,
Fiction,
for sure.
classic films right there. And you're getting into the movie space. How about with do you have any other interest too with fashion? People get into real estate. There's so many things that people can get into now, especially with the cryptocurrencies. There's so many assets that you can get into in the
Yeah,
industry.
man. I just like getting into shit that you know what I'm saying could be lucrative. So whatever it is, like I am getting into all of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Real estate and fashion and all that. I'm starting a clothing line and you know what I'm saying. I'm trying to buy more properties and stuff like that. But I'm 26. I'm learning. You know what I'm saying, and I'm in the process of it right now. So I'm trying to get all my ducks straight before I just start going crazy out here. Like yeah, for sure.
You're ready. How's this year feeling so far for 2025? Because you got a lot of things lined up. But how's the energy feeling?
It's really feeling a little bit slow, bro. But I know it's gonna pick up. Like I know for sure it's gonna pick up.
Especially when you're able to travel. I think that's when then really things are going to be popping off. Because I know people always say the terms of, oh, you're outside. You can make noise inside, but once you get outside, that's when you really turn things
Right,
upside
right,
down.
right. Of course.
That's when you're going to see things. I'm telling you, man, it's going to happen. It's I mean, it's in your genes for you to succeed in the entertainment world. There's just no, there's nothing stopping it.
Right. You know what I'm saying? It's me versus me.
Yeah. And you're ready. You even said it. You're ready to put it down for sure. And you got a new publicist now.
Yeah, definitely got a new publicist.
Yeah.
She's, you know what I'm saying? She bringing a lot of things to light. A
Yeah.
lot of
Shout to
things to
Malo.
light that I needed.
Shout out to her. She's gonna be someone that really puts you in the right doors for sure. She's gonna get you a lot of great opportunities. I trust and believe in that for sure.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Tut Tarantino, is there anything else you'd love to let your fans know? Anything else that we didn't cover here tonight?
Uh, I mean, y'all just stay tuned, man. Like you said, Madden placements, Brothers to Enemies, the series coming out. You know, there's a lot of stuff going on. I'm finna start dropping a lot more consistently videos, visuals with my singles and my EPs, all that stuff. So you know what I'm saying? And follow me. Everybody follow me. Tut Tarantino on everything, on every platform.
Yeah, follow him on every platform. Tut Tarantino, go support him. No Rock. Make sure you go check out that single as I mentioned earlier, and even go revisit Tarantino World to get a taste of his introduction as he looks back on that project from time to time. Could we ever get a Tarantino World too?
We could right now. I got enough songs to drop it right now. I could drop a Tarantino World 2 tomorrow.
Why? How many songs do you think? Because you spent over 10,000 hours of recording music. How many songs you got on that in that vault? Because I feel as though you probably go knock out 3 songs a night or more.
Finished songs, probably like completely finished songs, probably around like 800. You know what I'm saying? Like drafts, just like songs that I ain't finished, songs that ain't mixed, and songs is that's close. That's in like the 2000, 1800, 2000s. You know, I was
Wow,
doing this for
for
13
years.
years, man. You know,
What do you think it makes you hold, especially the songs that are finished, 700 in the vault that are finished? What do you think makes you hold those songs back? Is it that they didn't fit the vision of a certain project? What was it that you think kind of hold on to those songs for so long?
bro. This is a hard. You know what I'm saying? This is a hard situation to navigate.
Hmm.
Like my situation is so unique. I have nobody to go off of to see how anybody else did it. So it really just be like, be me versus me. You know?
Mm, me versus you, but you're overcoming that battle,
Of course, yeah.
no doubt about it.
I
Tut
think I think every
Tarantino.
artist I think every artist go through that battle, bro.
Yeah, they do. A lot of time it's the man in the mirror, as they say.
Right,
Once you get over everything that you're going through, and just because a lot of times it is within yourself. I think we put it on other people, but once you're able to overcome your differences and yourself, that's when you thrive.
right, right, right.
So Tarantino, man, thank you for coming on the show. Shout out to Malo. Shout out to your manager too for getting this set up.
Yeah, shout out Miss Heidi too.
Yeah, Miss Heidi, shout out to her. And you got that show on the 19th too. Where could people go and get these tickets? Because I know the flyer is going to be posted soon. I was hearing about that. People got to stay on the lookout. Where are people going to be able to get tickets for this?
I'm gonna drop a link on my Instagram page here pretty soon, so just be on the lookout for that.
Darkskin the Plug. That's going to be the show. What's your relationship with Darkskin the Plug?
He co-managing me with Heidi right now, so yeah, that's my dude too.
Shout out to him.
Yeah, shout out Darkskin, man.
All right. So Tarantino, thanks again, man. You're always welcome on the show. Congratulations on everything. I look forward to seeing that placement in Madden. I'm looking forward to this TV show. I will say that. I think that's going to be really interesting. I like that route that you're taking. And we could better see you on the Thanksgiving halftime show this coming year with the fight song. I'm telling you,
Yeah, we need that.
we need that.
Need
Ca-
that.
Cowboy Nation needs it. The world needs it. You need it. Make it. Let's make it happen.
All right, man.
All right. So
Appreciate you for
Tarantino.
having me, bro. For real.
Of course, anytime, man. Keep doing your thing. Congratulations on everything. I'm looking forward to everything, like I said before.
All right, man.
You already know, man.
Appreciate it.
Salute. Peace out.
All right, peace.